The idea that you need a college degree to get rich is a myth, but so is the idea that it's easy without one. We've all been sold a pretty specific version of the dream. Go to school, get good grades, grab that diploma, and you'll be set for life. But what if that path isn't the ironclad guarantee it used to be? What if that 4-year detour, with its mountains of debt and shaky outcomes, isn't the only way to the top? The truth is, building wealth without a diploma isn't about what you don't have. It's about a strategic mindset shift that changes the entire game. It's about replacing a credential with competence. This isn't about finding an easy path, but about building a focused, resilient, and strategic approach to creating real-world value. So, let's break down what that mindset really looks like and how you can use it to build wealth on your own terms. For decades, the cultural narrative has been crystal clear. A college degree is your ticket to the middle class and the only reliable launchpad to wealth. We've been trained to believe this piece of paper is a golden key that unlocks doors that would otherwise be bolted shut. But let's get real about what that system looks like today. Total student loan debt in the United States has swelled to nearly $1.9 trillion, and the average student loan debt for a bachelor's degree graduate is around $35,530. And for what? For many, the return on that investment is getting scarily uncertain. We're seeing a huge portion of recent graduates, about 41.5% according to the Federal Reserve Bank of New York, who are underemployed. This means they're working in jobs that don't even require the degree they just spent 4 years and a small fortune to get. They played by the rules, did exactly what they were told, and found themselves on the other side wondering what went wrong. Even for those who land a college-level job, the promise of automatic prosperity is fading. Recent data from the U.S. Bureau of Labor Statistics shows the median weekly earnings for a bachelor's degree holder is about $1,543, while a high school graduate earns around $930. That's a significant difference, for sure, but that college-level income often comes with a corporate ladder that gets narrower the higher you climb and a lifestyle that keeps you chained to a 9-to-5. Until you're 65. You're trading your time for money, and your income is always at the mercy of someone else. The fundamental problem is that the system was built for a different time, an industrial economy where credentials and conformity were everything. We don't live in that world anymore. We live in a skill economy, where what you can do is infinitely more valuable than a piece of paper that says you might be able to do it. The game has changed, but the advice hasn't. The real secret the wealthy understand, degree or not, is that true wealth isn't about having a job, it's about building value. And that takes a completely different way of thinking. This is the most critical mental leap you have to make. The traditional path trains you to be a good employee. It teaches you to look for a job, to fit into a box, to do a set of tasks that someone else defines. You're a cog, a well-educated and important one, maybe in a machine that someone else built and owns. The wealth-building mindset is the exact opposite. It's not about finding a role in someone else's system. It's about finding a problem and building the system that solves it. You have to shift from being a consumer of opportunities to being a producer of value. That's the heart of entrepreneurship. And before you tune out thinking this means you have to be the next Zuckerberg, let's be clear. Entrepreneurship isn't just about launching some billion-dollar tech startup. In its purest form, it's about solving problems for a profit. The easiest entry point for anyone, especially if you're starting with limited cash, is a service-based business. From services, you can level up to creating products. Once you really understand a market's problems, you can build a scalable solution. This could be a digital product like an ebook, an online course, or a simple software tool you sell on a platform like Gumroad. That's when you start to separate your time from your income. You build the asset once, and it can make money for you while you sleep. That's leverage. That's the path from earning a salary to building wealth. And it all starts with that one shift. Stop looking for a job and start looking for a problem to solve. So what are these skills? First, and most important, is sales. Sales is the ultimate wealth skill. If you can sell, you will never be poor. Every single business in every industry has to sell something to stay alive. You can learn to be a sales development representative or an account executive, and while some roles prefer a degree, many prioritize proven skill. Top performers can earn well into the six figures through commissions. You're not just earning a salary, you're earning a piece of the value you create. Second is the world of digital marketing and content creation. The internet runs on content and is fueled by marketing. Skills like SEO, copywriting, social media management, and building sales funnels are in massive demand. Companies will pay top dollar for people who can grab attention and turn it into revenue. Platforms like HubSpot Academy, Salesforce Trailhead, and Facebook Blueprint offer free, industry-recognized certifications that can carry just as much weight with many employers as a generic marketing degree. Third, we have tech and coding. While a computer science degree is one way in, it's far from the only one. The tech world is famously merit-based. Your portfolio of code speaks way louder than your diploma. Resources like Free Code Camp and W3 Schools offer comprehensive, hands-on training for free. You can learn development or get certified in high-demand cloud platforms like AWS or Azure, and you can absolutely work your way up to a six-figure salary without ever setting foot in a university. The point is this: education is absolutely critical for wealth, but a university is not. Targeted, skill-based learning is the new degree. Pick one high-income skill, become obsessed with it. Use every resource you can find to master it, and build a portfolio that proves you can do the work. If you're getting value out of this, and you're ready to stop trading your time for money, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. We drop videos every week with actionable strategies to build wealth and find financial freedom on your own terms. Don't miss out. The traditional path is sold to us as the safe option. Go to college, get a job, and you'll have security. But what is security? Is it being dependent on one company for your entire livelihood? Is it being one layoff away from a financial disaster? Is it carrying a mountain of student debt that you can't get rid of in bankruptcy? For a lot of people, the so-called safe path is actually the riskiest one of all. Building wealth without a degree means you have to get comfortable with risk. Not reckless, bet the farm risk, but calculated risk. The world's most successful people, especially the self-made ones, get this. Richard Branson dropped out of school at 16. Larry Ellison, the founder of Oracle, dropped out of 2 different universities. And Bill Gates left Harvard to start Microsoft. These people weren't just dropouts. They were entrepreneurs who saw an opportunity so huge that the risk of not chasing it was way bigger than the risk of leaving school. If you're too afraid to risk anything, you risk staying exactly where you are for the rest of your life, always wondering, what if? But the person who learns to calculate and manage risk opens themselves up to incredible rewards. They understand that the downside is often limited, a lost investment, a bruised ego, while the upside can be life-changing. This is the mindset that separates the employee from the owner, the earner from the wealthy. You have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. You have to be willing to look foolish. You have to be willing to fail. Because on the other side of that calculated risk is where all the growth and opportunity live. Your diploma doesn't teach you this. Your boss doesn't want you to learn this. This is a lesson you can only learn by doing. It all starts with one small step. You don't have to quit your job tomorrow. Use your stable job as a launchpad. Use your evenings and weekends. Pick one skill from this video: sales, digital marketing, coding, a trade, and dedicate the next 90 days to learning everything you can about it. Take a free online course. Read 5 books on the subject. Find one person who will let you practice that skill for them, even if it's for free. The journey to wealth isn't a sprint. It's a marathon of smart, strategic decisions, built one on top of the other. The diploma can be a shortcut for some, but for those willing to take the scenic route, the route of skill building, value creation, and entrepreneurship, the destination can be so much sweeter. You have the ability to build a life of financial freedom, autonomy, and impact. The only thing holding you back is the old mindset. It's time to let it go. It's time to start building.